Imagine winning a single football match and instantly making your club nearly £4 million richer.
Sounds crazy, right?
Well, this is exactly what happened in the Premier League this season, and Arsenal are the biggest winners of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Premier League isn't just the most competitive football league in the world anymore, it's officially becoming the richest. And this season, the numbers are absolutely staggering. For the first time in Premier League history, the league is expected to distribute more than £3 billion to its 20 clubs.
Yes, you heard it right. Over £3 billion.
To put that into perspective, that's more money than many countries spend on entire sectors of their economies. And sitting at the very top of this financial mountain are the newly crowned champions, Arsenal. After waiting for about 20 years to win the Premier League title, Arsenal are not only celebrating the silverware, but they're also preparing to collect almost £200 million in Premier League revenue. According to projections, Arsenal will receive around £198.7 million from Premier League broadcasting and prize money alone. Let that sink in for a moment. Nearly £200 million. And what's even more remarkable in this figure is around £27 million more than the club earned last season. Even more impressive, it's nearly £24 million more than Liverpool received for winning the Premier League a year ago. In fact, Arsenal's payout is expected to smash the previous all-time Premier League record. The old record belonged to Manchester City, who earned about £176.2 million during their title-winning season in 2022-2023. Arsenal have gone more than £20 million beyond that figure. Now you might be wondering, how exactly are these clubs making so much money? Well, the Premier League's payment system is built on several different streams. Every club receives a large equal share payments for domestic and international television rights. Think of it as the league's way of guaranteeing every club a huge financial foundation. But then comes the really important part, merit payments. These are rewards based on where a club finishes in the league table. The higher you finish, the more money you earn. And this season, those merit payments exploded. Each league position was worth approximately £3.76 million. Last season, the same figure was only around £2.65 million. So every position on the table suddenly becomes significantly more valuable. For Arsenal, finishing first meant earning an estimated £75.2 million in merit payments alone. That's a massive increase compared to Liverpool's £53.1 million for winning the title the previous season. And here is where the story becomes even more fascinating. The final day of the season wasn't just about European qualifications and relegation battles. It was a battle for millions of pounds. Several clubs entered the final rounds of matches with a possibility of finishing anywhere between 6 different positions. And the difference between these positions? A whopping £18.8 million. That's the kind of money that can fund transfer signings, stadium upgrades, academic development, or even help clubs comply with financial regulations. One club that benefited enormously was Sunderland. The newly promoted side defeated Chelsea 2-1 in the biggest result of the final day. The victory didn't just secure an Europa League place, it also moved Sunderland into 7th position. That jump increased their Premier League payouts to an estimated value of £168.2 million. And here's the incredible part. Had Sunderland finished 10th instead, they would have roughly earned about £11.3 million less. One victory, one afternoon. More than £11 million gained. That's the financial power of the Premier League football. Now let's travel to the opposite end of the table. Burnley were already relegated. Their fate was sealed. Many fans probably assumed their final match meant very little, but not quite. Burnley's late equalizer against Wolves helped them finish above their opponents in the standings. That single goal earned Burnley approximately £3.8 million extra. Just one goal. Worth nearly £4 million. In fact, that amount alone is worth more than 1/3 of the television revenue earned by many championship clubs across the entire season. When you hear numbers like that, it becomes clear why every position in the league matters. Even when trophies are no longer on the line. Even when survival is already decided. Every point, every goal, every victory has a financial consequence. But perhaps the biggest takeaway from all this is where the money is actually coming from. For years, domestic television deals drove the Premier League's financial dominance. Today, the story has changed. International broadcasting rights are becoming the real powerhouse. The Premier League's overseas television deals continue to grow to an incredible rate. This season, distributions from international TV rights account for around half of all the money expected to be distributed to clubs. That means fans watching in Africa, Asia, North America, South America, and around the world are helping drive the financial engine that powers English football. The Premier League is no longer just English league. It's a global product. and the money reflects that reality. This is exactly why winning the Premier League has become more valuable than ever before. Arsenal didn't just end a 20-year wait for a title. They didn't just lift a trophy. They didn't just make history. They also secured the nearly £200 million that had been reinvested into the squad, facilities, scouting networks, and future success. Success on the pitch is now creating even greater advantages off the pitch, and that should excite Arsenal fans. Because if the club spends wisely, this title could be the beginning of something much bigger rather than the end of the long journey. The Premier League has always been the richest football league in the world. But after seeing these numbers, it's clear the gap between England and the rest of Europe may be growing even wider. And here's the question. If your club suddenly received an extra amount of £200 million tomorrow, which player would you sign first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more sports updates.